Hi everyone, this is a new type of videos on my channel. Some followers asked me to do a monthly review of all my finished works, so these are all the pages which I finished in January, and I was surprised that I didn't finish many pages, but what I finished was quite detailed, quite complicated pages. And let's start with the Magical Christmas, where I finished Christmas on Baker Street and Winter on Machias Hill. And I said goodbye to this book until the next Christmas time. I returned to the Magical City and I did page with Sherlock Holmes. Another step to finish this book. And I started this coloring year with a book by Dennis Clegg, Mermaids in Paradise, and my mermaids celebrated the new year. And do you remember that Dennis Clegg announced her third book, and it will be published in autumn, I believe, but it's available to pre-order on Book Depository and Amazon. I'm happy with my page from the Земля Snova. This is my snow house. And with my work in process, frogs and orchids, I already have 4 parts of the coloring videos for this page, and I hope to finish it as soon as possible. Another long time whip from the November, I think, is this Fall Enchanters, and I added couple of videos to this page, and I have the last step to do with the background again. I did 3 pages from the flower year. And I'm glad that I finally finished the title page, and I really think that I have to do all the name pages in all my coloring books. The page which I'm really very proud of is from the Magical Dawn page, which I did with the limited color choice and with a lot of glitter and pair of watercolors, so very shiny page. And I really like it. I did it as a thank you tutorial for all my patrons, and I think that's all that I finished in January. Really not so many pages, not as many as I usually did. In January I got 5 new coloring books. Here in the Search of the Light Bulb Buckler I finished 1 page using my new gouache paints. And I already made review videos for the 4 of the books, and I just have to make a review for the Enchanted Fairies. In February I plan to make a coloring tutorial for the dragons, and of course for this beautiful watercolor coloring book, which is Painterly Day by Christy Rice. And talking about my coloring purchases, this is all I purchased in January: 2 violet acrylic paints, which I plan to use in coloring dragons. And now let's review all my plans which I made in the beginning of January in the bullet journal, and I'm quite satisfied with my plans. So I set a Patreon page, a coffee page for the supporters of my channel, and I really want to express a huge gratitude to all my patrons. And you can see that I'm now doing the monthly review of all finished works. I wasn't able to do a GoFundMe campaign. It's not available for my country. And now I just have to check that I already purchased the violet acrylic paint. And I completely failed to make a review of these 5 books which I planned to do in January, and instead I made reviews for the 4 new books. So I have to transfer these planned videos to the February plan. And speaking about my VIPs, I managed to make some progress only in the Fall Enchanters in the Hannah Carlson book, but at least I managed to do almost all the products review which I planned. I made a review for the Gansei Tambi gold watercolors, for the Finetech pearl watercolors, and a review of all my stash of Copic and Pro markers. Sadly, I wasn't able to film the DIY videos because I felt a little bit under the weather during the end of January, so I promise I will make 2 such kind of videos during February. And here you can see some plans for the future videos, some color testing for my next colorings, and that's how my working process looks. And now let's talk about plans for the February. I eagerly want to do something from the Holland with Love coloring book. And until the end of the winter season, I want to do another 2 winter pages from the Exotischer Urwald and the book of the Emily Oberg. And I have some ideas about more watercolor tutorials. Please let me know if this type of videos was interesting for you and whether I have to continue it in the end of February. Thanks for watching, thanks for your kind comments and for your support. Until the next tutorials, until the next coloring book reviews, happy coloring to all of you. Bye bye.